It's me, I keep tripping with things. So, like there. And then we've got socks. You can go in there. Swimsuit, gym there. And we have I told you I wore in a makeup video the other day, which is just a green number, like so. That can go in tops. And we have blue top, blue is my favourite colour. And tops. And then a shirt. Shorts go. And tops. Top, pillowcase. I have so many pillowcases. Never excuse for not changing my pillowcases once a week. We have another shirt, which I know I like. Top. Push that down. And then we have some grey tracksuits and a top. And another top. Shirt, top. Grey tracksuits can go over there. Underwear, shorts, gym shorts, and new look. So this is Outlaw Overture by Machine Gun Kelly. I really love his new album. I literally just listened to the whole thing in my room and I literally bawled my eyes out. I thought it was just so beautifully made. And the lyrics and just the variety of songs just really speaks to me. And his fiance, I think, had a miscarriage last year, so he's probably still grieving, and he's just got a new baby. So the album's very raw, emotionally raw, and that's a nice track, isn't it? I just really enjoyed it. So yeah, there's my jumper box. What's that? Yeah, I just really enjoyed it. I was bawling my eyes out, and I don't often cry, so it says a lot when I do. And then this is in trousers over there. Trousers, swimsuit. And we have some pink trousers here. Why is that back to the screen now? Okay, this is Cliche by Machine Gun Kelly. We're on the second song in the album now. He's actually performing in Dogston in London in October, and I messaged my brother and asked him if we could go as like a joint birthday present. I think that would be so fun, and I love Dogston. He's performing in a venue like opposite where I used to go to the Rio Cinema, like approximately once a fortnight or once a week. When I was in East London for like about a year and a half. I was living in East London, and I lived in Newham for 5 months where I became pregnant, and then I lived in Bow, East London, for 2 months at the end of my pregnancy, and then I lived in Tower Hamlets for 10 months just before my pregnancy. So yeah, I love East London. I love living around the corner from Brick Lane. It was seriously cool, like meeting friends for coffee in Brick Lane and having them over, and just the constant art scene and the shopping and the markets. Super cool. And then it produced my son. So I would always be grateful to East London for that. It's where I met my son's dad, and he wouldn't exist if it weren't for East London. So I'm immensely grateful, and hopefully I'll be back at some point when the time is right. But yeah, Machine Gun Kelly's album is called, what's it called? don't actually know what it's called, but it's really good. It's called Lost Americana, that's what it's called. It's really cool. I just like remember listening to his album before that he released in 2020, and I didn't actually listen to it until the summer after, when I was living near Brick Lane, and I just remember sitting in that park, in Whitechapel Park, and just listening to his album. It was like that album, and there was another one I was listening to at the time. What was it? I can't remember, but it'll come back to me. But it was definitely his album, and I just really enjoyed it. It was like immediately I was like, I don't really like punk rock, you know, emo music, but I did when I was a child. I loved My Chemical Romance and Fall Out Boy. So yeah, so I've always got a bit of an emo side to me. But yeah, he's a great artist. I hope to see him perform this year, maybe for my birthday. But I need to like lose some weight so I can jump up and down, because it's like very, really rave music. Just checking we're still recording. We are. So we're nearly done, everybody. I can't quite believe this. It's been a journey getting these clothes organised. I'm quite proud of myself actually, as it's taken some time. We're almost there now. And we've established that we desperately need more dresses. I love dresses, so I don't have any. I think I've got one jumpsuit. I think I've got one dress. And that's it. So yeah, I need to get some more dresses. Got some leggings here. A black top. And I've got an abundance of trousers. A lot of sports stuff, a lot of jackets and jumpers, loads of tops, loads of trousers, fair bit of clothes for my son, a lot of underwear and sleepwear, but really more dresses and skirts, like feminine clothing. So we've got that androgynous look down, but we may want some more womanly clothes for those days when we're not feeling androgynous and we just want to be a woman. Okay. So there, and this top can go and then we have some of these lovely red trousers which I want to fold. That goes on my son's. This one goes there. These are like what I bought in Edinburgh. They're quite bougie, I really like them. Boho, not boho, but like they scream office manager, corporate director to me. Okay. So we have sleepwear, some trim shorts, sleepwear, gym wear, loads of socks. Loads and loads of socks. I never need to wear my socks or underwear ever again. We have one dress. Like, I've actually had some criticism for this dress. When I bought it, I really liked it. A couple of people have said it doesn't suit me, which is a shame. Maybe it's just because they're not used to seeing me in a dress or something. I don't know. Oh, I tell you, I've got another one here, this green one, which is quite nice. Nice dress. And push that down. And then we've got this is a lovely night dress which I've worn in a lot of my YouTube videos. Gym top, and then loads of socks. Loads of socks. We've even got some compression socks here. Nearly done. So, socks go in there, and then, of cardigan, a nice purple cardigan. Should go in there. And gym top, gym shorts, gym shorts. Let's push these all down. Push that down. And then there's no use really transferring trousers into there. We can transfer the jumpers. Well, actually we can't really, but we will anyway. A couple of them. Not the rest of it, there's no space. Just this message. Yes. A few tops. Sleep one. And just one. Officially done it. So I'm very pleased that I managed to put all of my clothes, which I had piled up on that bed for months, and now they're all arranged into a crate of sports gear and swimwear, into a crate of jumpers, jackets, cardigans, into a crate of tops and dresses, and a crate of clothes for my son, underwear, sleepwear, and trousers, jeans and trackies. And then those bags are full, there's 4 extra bags that don't fit in the crates. But we've finished the job. And then over here we have a pile of clothes that aren't my cup of tea, or don't fit me, aren't to my taste, or my style, or my preference. So I'm either going to take pictures of them, put them on like Vinted, eBay, Facebook Marketplace, Nextdoor, and try and sell them that way, or just take them to a market to sell and have like a market stand, or just donate them to the organisations that I go to, of which there are quite a few actually, about 6 that I go to sometimes on a weekly basis. In Leeds. If I weren't short of money, I'd definitely do that, but because I am, I'm thinking the extra income could be very helpful for me to get things for my flat. But anyway, this is now Miss Sunshine by Machine Gun Kelly. So we've got through 6 of his songs. Sadly, I think the last ones are actually the best ones, and we haven't got to those, but I'm really pleased this room is done now, and now it's just a matter of making sure that bed doesn't creak, but getting a better mattress for my son, and then getting well, getting a chest of drawers and a very large cupboard in here and a bedside table, getting some flooring. There's actually 2 beds in here. I might take out one of the beds and just keep the mattress facing upwards for guests to stay in the living room. And this is the room for my son. Then maybe a few paintings and decorations and a lampshade and a rug. And then this room will be finished and I'll be really pleased. But we couldn't do anything in this room whilst we had all these clothes and they all need to be washed. So I am quite tempted to just literally, because a lot of them have already been washed, but then I don't know what's been washed and what hasn't, because I've actually been just literally washing every day since I moved into my first flat in last April. So a year and a half I've been just literally doing washes every day of all these clothes. But at the same time I just don't know, so I'm tempted to just like get a collection service to just pick them all up for me and take them to be like industrially washed. But I'm not sure. I think the first step is actually just getting some furniture to put them in. But yeah, that's great that this job is done. And now I just want to sort out the hall because there's like loads of boxes and pillowcases and plastic bags that need putting away, and the hall is very cluttered. And then there's a bit of clutter in my bedroom I want to sort out. And then like the middle bit of the living room, like I just want to put the sheets in the tumble dryer or put them away, clear up all the clutter. The kitchen's actually in pretty good nick. And then all that clutter we have in the living room, like that is a job that I need to mentally prepare myself for and plan how I'm going to categorise all those items. But that's the next project, is in the same way we've sorted out this room into crates. I think if I could actually like get the furniture this week for all these clothes, so I'd need like, the things that would need hanging up would be the jackets, and that's it really. I mean, so to be honest, just a large chest of drawers would do the job, and if I could just put all of this stuff and furniture in here for now and I can move it later, this could be like a walk-in wardrobe, then I could then use these crates to sort out and categorise everything in the living room. I wouldn't have to buy any more, which would be quite a good incentive to actually get the furniture so that I can use the crates for the next project, housework project. So yeah, that's my housecraft plan of action. Hopefully once this flat is all nice, I can make more cooking videos and more self-care videos and home workout videos and parenting videos, but at the moment it's very much all about home improvement and organisation, because I've just moved here, moved in on the 6th of June and we've just gone past the 6th of September, so June, July, August. So I've been living here now for 3 months, and when I moved in it was unfurnished, unfloored, the walls weren't painted, the boiler was capped, there were no lampshades, and there was a pest issue. So like I've made a lot of progress, I've dealt with a lot of these issues. I still haven't got the flooring, but I am onto the council about that, because it's supposed to be a grant that I applied for, an emergency welfare grant, and they helped me get a few white goods and a bed. But then part of the grant, I didn't apply for everything you could apply for, like there was loads of other stuff I could have applied for which I didn't, because I knew other families might need it more. I only applied for things genuinely I really needed, like an oven for example and a bed. I was sleeping on a mattress on this floor, yeah, so it's the council that are supposed to be putting the flooring down, but I don't know if they're going to floor all the rooms, because I'd need the bedroom, this bedroom, the hallway, the living room, all to be floored, and the stairs to be floored. Unlikely they do that, they probably just do maybe both bedrooms, you know, so we'll have to see. But anyway, I finished my tea now, so we'll end this vlog there. I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you soon.